Hello again, everybody. Just welcome back to the NBC video series. Today, my name's Claire Sillett. I'm Business Service Manager at NBC, and today we're talking to Simon Kermode, who is our Accounting Business Manager. He heads up the team here at NBC. Morning, Simon.
Morning, Claire.
So you've obviously been chatting to a lot of clients over the last month. Can you just talk through, or just give us a bit of a highlight of what are the key concerns you're hearing from clients as they're responding to COVID-19 and the situation we all find ourselves in?
So probably the major one that we're seeing is obviously everyone's ringing us and asking about how can they access all these different stimulus packages that the government's got out there. Flowing on from that, they also want to know what it's likely to do to affect their cash flow, like all these changes and all the lockdown measures that the government's put on. And then finally, further, what does this mean for their business in the longer term? How long is it likely to last? How long can they last under these conditions so they can plan a little bit further forward?
Yeah. And, the thing that we're hearing quite a lot is, people are overwhelmed by just the amount of, different things that they're juggling. Everyone's, working from home, juggling, or closing businesses or kids are home from school, all of those things. And so people are really making decisions about whether to, do things for their business that they would have done. And tax planning is one of those. It's obviously that takes up time to get prepared and to complete. And so, is for this year, is tax planning still important?
Yeah, I would say it is. It's tax planning. We were 9 months into the year before this really hit. Yeah. So for a lot of people, they might have been going along quite well. And in addition to just knowing, well, what tax may you have to pay, could be anything up to 12 months in the future with some of the things the ATO's giving us extension-wise. But knowing what that cost may be 12 months, like now, in the next couple of months, so you can plan for that, particularly in tighter cash flow conditions, is very important. And also, as tax planning allows us to look at the business and where is it now, and also what has happened to it with this COVID-19 and what might actually be really important for the next 6 to 12 months to help plan for that survival of this.
Yeah. No, that's you make a good point there. And how do you see yourself and the NBC accounting team helping clients right now? What are you doing for clients at the moment?
The main thing we're really helping our clients with right at the very moment is we've got all the team focused on, and the bookkeeping team, really trying to get everyone's BASs lodged, because that's how a lot of the stimulus is being fed through. So getting those figures lodged with the tax office as soon as possible so that they can get that stimulus. And that allows us, once we have that 9 months of data, to then move into that tax planning and forecasting phase and help them plan for the future. The other big thing is then we can also apply for the other stimulus, like the JobKeeper package. It's just been released today, how some of that is going to operate. So we can then help our clients access that as soon as possible.
Yeah, and as I've heard you say, sort of over the last while, there's just such an overwhelming amount of information out there being sort of pumped out by state and federal government in relation to how they're planning to assist businesses, and a lot of it comes back to having up-to-date financial records and BAS lodgement. And so that I can really see that's critical, that if people are needing help with that, to make sure that they're reaching out to the team here and getting all of that done so that they can access those offerings as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks so much for your time today. And again, if anyone out there has any questions, general accounting questions or anything specific to the COVID-19 stimulus response, or just your general bookkeeping or accounting questions, we're here to help. And please get in touch. So thanks very much.